Okay, so I'm heading to the storage unit now. Their gate is probably open because they're supposed to be in the office right now. It is Friday, April 18th, I think. Yeah, Friday, April 18th. So the gate should be open because they usually have the gate open when they're in the office. But they like to lock people in and out, even though they have access to the gate. So, like, with their PIN code, pay $200 a month, but they like to lock people in and out of the gate when the office is closed. So I guess we'll see. So looky there. Yep, the gate is open. And right there, gate hour, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. We're able to have access to this every day of the week, daily. I'm still debating on coming back later on. Like, I'm dropping my things off now, but just to come back to see if it'll let me in, and well, if I get in, hopefully I can get out. It'll be like a test for the video, because I did a video about this already. That video goes live. Well, it'll already be live by the time you guys are seeing this one. It goes live today, Friday at 4 p.m. I think. But it's ridiculous. We paid $200 a month, almost $200, and people are literally getting locked in and out. Like, people are like getting locked out. Like, that's not good. Like, that's bad. But the fact that people are literally getting locked inside, that's crazy, getting locked inside. And then, yeah, and then no one's in the office. Like, it's crazy. It is. All right, so I am here at the storage unit, and I just got everything from the van into the storage unit. The storage unit is a mess. Like, maybe I'll show you guys, but it's bad. It needs to be organized. Like, everything I've been getting, like, from the start, when we first moved here, we showed up at like 3 a.m. or something, got to Kentucky with the U-Haul, with my van attached and everything. And when you're coming into the storage unit, like the road, because the road loops around, you go down, and it goes down a hill, because Kentucky is very hilly. Okay, well, I was going down, I noticed, when you're driving a big old, I think we had the 26-foot U-Haul with a big old Toyota Sienna on the back of it, not even on the dolly, like, it was actually on the trailer, the auto transport. Anyways, we were coming down, and this is back in October 2024. It was dark. It might have been raining, I can't remember. I know it's dark, but we were going down a hill, and then there's the gate, and then, like, I knew there was a gate because we had a PIN code. And as we were going down the hill, like, I was like, is this the right place? Where's the storage unit? I couldn't even see it because it was like pitch dark. There's like that I recall, there was like no street lights on the road at all. I'm like, what's going on? So we end up, slowly easing down, because like I said, I got all this weight, and we're going downhill, and then the gate is right there. The road goes like around, and then the gate's right there. So we get out, and I realize we can't even get in yet, because their hours are from like 7 a.m., 6 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, the reason why I don't really remember quite is because the sign that they have out here is different than the hours they have posted on their website. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on with this company. But anyways, yeah. So we got everything thrown in. Actually, we had to take everything to the house, and we're taking everything in because I had to take the U-Haul back that like next day, and then that day of I had to take it back, and then I ended up getting an extra day on the U-Haul, and the company was really nice. I saved a little money and took it to Berea, which, if you know, that's not like, it's not far, but it's not like, so I took it to Berea, and just to save a little money, and the guy ended up not charging me an extra day, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is when we moved here, like, everything got tossed in there on like a short time frame, because we didn't have a whole lot of time. Like, I had to get the U-Haul back, and I already had it for an extra day. And like I said, I thought it was pretty cool how the company, he didn't have to do that. Like, he was like, oh, we'll cover the next day, you ain't gotta worry about it. I'm like, oh, thank you. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, everything is just thrown in there. But I want to show you guys some pretty cool things I picked up at Goodwill, because I haven't been filming, you know, videos at Goodwill because I don't want to be like a Goodwill YouTuber or anything. First up, we have this skateboard. Now, I'm not like a skateboarder or anything. Now, growing up, I had the Shrek skateboard. It was like a board, and it was like jagged, like to look like it came like right out of the swamp or something. That thing was pretty cool. I'm not a skateboarder by any means, but for only $4.99, I don't know if you guys see the tags, $4.99. That was a pretty good deal. And now it looks like someone did paint this. I don't know if you guys can see it that well because there's a shadow. It looks like obviously painted this. But the reason why I wanted to get this specific board is because the wheels and the deck and everything seems to be so quality. Like it feels like a pro board. I could be wrong, I don't know. There's the wheels if there's any like skateboard connoisseurs out there. But they spin for a long time, quite a long time. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure this is like a pro board. Really good wheels, because if you get like a cheapo board at Walmart, they are like, the wheels are like, you know, like they're like hard to spin, and they'll spin for a little bit, and you can tell there's like no bearings, and then it's just rough. And when I noticed that all these wheels spin very smooth, well, my mic's right here, spin very smooth for quite a long time. I don't know, I just thought it was a pretty cool board. We have a skate park here in London, so maybe I'll take it out sometime and hopefully don't break a bone or anything, because I still don't have insurance. But yeah, subscribe and stay tuned for that. We'll do that someday. We'll go out to the skate park and test the board. So subscribe and stay tuned for that, and we'll do that in a future video. And then these I picked up for, well, one was $3.99, and the tag's not on this one, but the other one this one's $5.99. These are like officer duty belts. These would hold the mag clips, and then this holds a Glock 17 or Glock 22. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, and it was only $5.99 for this one. Has the little loops there to, you know, allow it to stay connected to, you know, your actual belt. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool having this, and then someday if I do get a Glock 17 or a Glock 22, could use this holster, take it off this belt, and then use it. Because I don't know, thought it was pretty cool for only $5.99. It is the Blackhawk CJD 1100. So pretty heavy duty. And then this one I picked up. Now it looks like there's nothing really on it. Now these belts, they are too big for me. They are like a size 44. I'm like a size 38. Like, I'm pretty chunky myself, but I'm not this chunky. So like I said, I got them to not, like, obviously not to wear, but the accessories on them. Yeah, this one is a XL 44 to 48, so even too big for me. But yes, I got this one. Now, like I said, it looks pretty bare, like there's nothing on it. Well, there was two things on it that I really wanted, and they were both these things right here. I'm not sure if you can pick that up or not, because like I said, I'm in the shade. They are these, they're like key holders. So you can take your keys, like an officer would use it, a cop would use these. And you know, you just easily, like for your handcuff key, I use them for my actual keys. Pop my keys on there, and there you go. And then when I want my keys off, they just push this in and they come right off. I like this because in my front right pocket, I like to hold my phone. And then when I have my camera with me, I like to have that in my front left pocket. And so where do my keys go? Like, yeah, I could hang them on my belt loop and then they'll be all doing this and everything. So I don't really like to have my keys in my pocket because it's going to scratch my screen. My phone screen's already scratched up. In fact, my phone screen is cracked from last time I was here at storage. It ended up falling on the concrete. But my camera, I don't want my lens scratched up. So I thought that was a good, I didn't know these were a thing, to be honest with you. Like I said, there's like a mechanism where you like push, and it's just like gravity at that point. You just, and it's clicked on. If you want to take them off, you just, and they come right off. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. And there was 2 of them on this belt right here, so that's why I got them. Plus I could resell these, reselling purposes, whatever. But the 2 accessories on this one, like I said, it was just 2 of these, same brain and all. I obviously don't need to carry both at once. I don't know, I really like it. That was pretty cool. I'm not going to put these on there right now because I don't want it to jingle around. That's why I had them in my pocket in the first place. I don't want them to jingle on camera. But I'm not going to show you guys the inside of the storage. It is bad, trust me. It is terrible. I gotta come up with a day to come here and organize everything. Probably do it in a matter of like a series of days because I live here. It's not like I live like far away. So like a stretch of like a week or so, come here and organize everything. But about the whole coming back later on after office hours and seeing if I'm able to get in, I don't know if I'm going to do it. You'll know because I'll add it to this video here if I'm going to. I don't know. It's like, it's already been proven, the shadiness of this business practice. Like, it's pretty shady already how they're locking people in, they're locking out. That's already portrayed in my last video. So there's nothing really else to prove. But people has been saying in my comment of that post I did, they've been saying that's a common occurrence. Like, it's been happening daily. So I don't know. If I come back, I'll include that in the video. But if it's not in the video, then I did not come back. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, like I said, stay tuned. In the future, we will head to the skate park and I will probably bust my ass with this board. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.